They can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, yeah, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my crocs, these luxury.
One in a million. All right now. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Minneapolis. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 32-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 31-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Pass caught, 9-yard line. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And a poor choice this time to bring it out. They contain him well shy of the 30. In fact, he's out shy of the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Has the connection to Odunze. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams has his man. It's Odunze. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Williams to throw on first. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Big gain downfield. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Turpin with a return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards, 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 27-yard line.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On play action now, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. First down throw by Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they send a man in motion. 2nd and 8. Diggs there to bring it in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Working inside the red zone. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Takes this one back for the pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Able to get it to Moore. And he's brought down. They spot this one right at the 20.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Feels this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So that brings up second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He fires one deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Williams. Just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing again on second, Williams. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bears first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Williams to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And that will not be enough for a first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the Bears. With it, 3rd and 2. Williams from the gun. He's on the move. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On 4th down, it's Williams. Touchdown, Chicago! A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Turpin with a return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
It's 2nd and 21.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Williams to throw on first. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
He's loaded another one up. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now McCarthy. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll send him over right. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. His running back hauls it in deep right. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears might be able to get some points late after the interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Off the play fake, Williams. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Carney's kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And choosing to leave the end zone costs him dearly here. He winds up shy of the 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Takes it in at the 21. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Able to find Jones. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
17.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And a poor choice this time to bring it out. They contain him well shy of the 30. In fact, he's out shy of the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. This has been a trend, yet another interception. No one around, he's got space. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He's got it! Touchdown, Minnesota! Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's into the hands of Moore. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 5. And that throw just too high for him.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's on the move. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Pass caught by Adunze. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here. Pass taken in by Diggs. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Man in motion here. 1st down throw by Williams. Diggs there to bring it in. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Off to the races, middle of the field. The 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to playing coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Chooses to bring this one out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. That throw finds Komet. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Chubb here on 1st down. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Chubb. Up the sideline, past the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running back sent in motion left. Able to get it to Moore. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Has the connection to Odunze. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Sending a receiver left. Williams to throw on 1st. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes up. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Able to find Hawkinson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Working quickly here.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
First down from the red zone. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 7 at the 16-yard line.
From the 16. Able to find Jones. And this is down all the way to the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Complete to Aaron Jones.
They'll run here with Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Loss of 1 brings up second and goal at the Bears' 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Williams on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's more on the quick slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Cut by Diggs. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Williams from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Gotta hurry this to the line. Another try following the sack. He finds Odunze running the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Trying to set this up quick. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Off the play fake, Williams. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. All right, one more snap to play here. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He fires one deep down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they draw first blood against a division rival. We're on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said.